Hello and welcome back to another episode of Medium Podcast. It's your host, Melissa Nami.
And it's me, Connor.
What's up, Connor?
What's up? See, we got it.
That was intricate, wasn't it?
Yeah. An intricate, very, very intricate introduction there.
Hell yeah, man. How you been?
I've been good.
How's your week been?
It's been all right. You know, just been working on stuff a bunch, trying to get a website together.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What is the website going to be for ECTV or for you personally?
For me personally, like a portfolio, and I'm going to sell some like Pokemon cards and stuff that I have laying around, that kind of thing.
Oh, okay, right on. So you're going to start your e-store?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you still have any of your stuff in the display case that you used to have?
No, the display case has just been sitting in storage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, everything's all neatly in boxes and stuff right now.
We should put that behind you.
We could actually. The thing's a pain in the ass to move though.
So hewy.
Yeah. We figured out how to get the shelves out of it though and the big drawer off, so it's easier to move now.
Oh, heck
so
yeah.
Maybe.
Right on. Did you, I think we talked about Super Bowl and you not missing it, right? In the past one.
Super Bowl.
Yeah. Did we talk the halftime show and stuff like that?
Oh. I don't think we talked about the halftime show on the podcast.
I know I asked if you were going to miss the Super Bowl, but did you end up watching the halftime show?
Not really, no. I watched it after the fact.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it after the fact.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty neat. There was like one moment where Serena Williams came out and I got pretty pumped on that.
Yeah, because you're a tennis fan.
Yeah, and that's made me want to cycle back and answer the question we were pondering with ChatGPT last week. Serena Williams is my American sweetheart.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a fair one.
She's
that's a good one.
She is, especially like now if she keeps on rocking with it. Like, I mean, she's pretty influential, you know.
Definitely,
coming from Compton, being one of the first just like affluent black female tennis players and setting records left and right. Not only her, but with her, like, Venus.
Yeah, she's a great example for sure.
I'm curious why, because alphabetically, why do people say Venus and Serena Williams? Like, no one ever says Serena and Venus Williams.
Yeah, well, I don't know why. It kind of sounds like it comes off the tongue better, though.
Is it?
Yeah, say it again.
Venus and Serena. Yeah, it does. But is it because we've said it forever?
Probably. Or I don't know.
Like, is there an order that, like, I know my brothers, I never say Patrick and Pierre. If I'm ever talking about both of them, it's always Pierre and Patrick. But I think it's because Pierre was older. So
okay,
it makes sense.
because I kind of like it the way you don't say it better.
Patrick Pierre?
Yeah.
It's just so curious. Like, there's always, like, the Baldwin brothers, you know, is like...
Was Venus ever, like, a better... Because I'm not super familiar with their track record as far as tennis goes. There
was a solid amount of years where they were pretty neck and neck.
Got it.
Yeah. And, you know, Venus, I actually saw her. It was pretty cool. We got to see her play at the Indian Wells. She lost, like, pretty quick. And it was, like, the third round. But we got to see her play. It was pretty cool.
That's neat, yeah.
There's always a couple people. That's like the thing about tennis is like the sport of a lifetime, you know, and you can play it throughout all of your older, younger ages. Even like, hold on, let me double check my information. What's the guy's name from LMFAO? Redface? No.
Oh, God, I have no idea.
Red Foo.
Okay, yeah.
So Red Foo, I'm pretty sure... just debuted.
Oh, I heard about this.
He just started playing professional tennis.
It's insane.
At like 41 years old.
Yeah, but apparently he's good, I guess.
Yeah, I was watching him play one of his matches. I mean, he's not like in any huge renowned matches yet. Like, it's all opening round. But he plays pretty well. But that's the beauty of tennis.
Yeah.
I think golf too.
Golf is pretty neat. It's any age sport for the most part.
You don't really see 75-year-olds like, you want to play one-on-one basketball? Yeah.
Yes, I know you'll break someone.
I wonder what sport basketball and football players take up in old age.
A lot of them do play golf. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of them play golf.
What do you think about that? This guy went from what was the song, the LMFAO song that was so popular?
Thank you for Party Rock. Is Party Rock? Yeah.
Party Rockers in the house tonight. Yeah. Party Rocker went to Tennis Bopper.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. I am a liar. Red Foo 49 made his professional tennis debut with his first tournament.
He's 49.
49.
Oh man.
Yeah, he was born in 1975.
Wasn't that guy kind of a douchebag or something? Wasn't there allegations about or something? Or, I don't know. I don't want to say things without, knowing exactly.
I think I know exactly what he was alleged of doing. Hold on.
Yeah, let's put him on blast.
He was alleged of being a freaking dork.
Well, we all knew that.
This guy's a dork.
They should never have been taken seriously in the first place. Let's just say that, right? Like, never should have been taken
I just
seriously.
imagine this guy, he's like at tennis practice and the coach is like, all right, man, how you doing, Red Foo? He's like, I'm good. Ready for practice? He's like, yeah, but can we listen to my song? And he just listens to party rockers.
Didn't he like screwed over his partner or something like that in this music career and I don't know, something like that.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like he's just like an asshole or something.
Okay, so I
or
just
something, I don't know.
the rise and fall of LMFAO. There's like a little Reddit post. Yeah, Party Rock Anthem was their biggest song.
Mm-hmm. And what a good song that was.
I don't know what it is. I actually wanted to talk. I saw this crazy. So
I wanted
this
to
is.
talk more shit on him.
Did you really?
Yeah, kind
Do you
of.
care?
Not that much, no.
Do you want me to ask ChatGPT why
Yeah. There we go. Why we should have done that in the first place. Just always ask ChatGPT. Or Grok coming out.
why did LMFAO break up? Is Red Foo jerk?
Yep.
LMFAO, made up of his name is Stephen Kendall Gordy.
He's like some Nepo baby guy.
Oh my god, it just said it violated the
Oh, we're not allowed to talk shit.
what the heck?
Yeah, ChatGPT's a baby.
I feel like I'm gonna get a
Apparently,
red flag.
Elon Musk's new AI is not gonna be a little pussy bitch, according to Elon Musk.
It's gonna call
It's gonna allow you to do things that are like some people would say are morally, not the best.
What's his name?
Who, Elon?
Grok.
Grok. Grok.
Grok. Can you use Grok for free?
I think you have to be subscribed to X or Twitter in order to use it.
Try now. Oh yeah, I can use it. Why did
maybe not.
LMFAO break up? Is Red Foo a jerk? I know what about that violated anything? Jerk is so mean.
I don't know. Maybe it's like too opinionated.
They officially they announced a hiatus in 2012 and it was extended indefinitely. Creative differences, desire to explore individual paths, whatever.
Yeah, it's not talking enough shit.
No.
I just wanted to talk shit. It's all good though. We can talk about something else.
I know what to talk shit about. Okay, do you remember this guy from the Power Rangers? The Red Power Ranger?
No. I did not watch Power Rangers.
Never?
No.
You don't remember the Red Power Ranger?
No.
Okay. You know about the Power Rangers.
Of course.
What do you know about the Power Rangers?
They're powerful and they're like rangers. Then they like to dress in different colors and match together.
All right, you want to know something you don't know about the Power Rangers probably?
What?
This Power Ranger, the Red Power Ranger, he's sentenced to death.
What the fuck? For what?
He got the death penalty back in, I guess. Oh, so, okay, let me read this to you on NBC News. So, he faces 6 years in prison.
Is this recent?
Wait, up to, so this is, hold on. Chantel told me he was, okay. A former TV star of the Power Rangers superhero series has pleaded guilty to stabbing his roommate to death with a sword 2 years ago. He faces 6 years to life. And I believe
him with a sword?
Yeah, I believe he got life.
So this happened 2 years ago, you said?
This happened in 2017, so he...
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wait, Chantel told me that someone... Hold on.
Are we getting stories mixed up?
Is there multiple Red Power Rangers that have committed manslaughter?
It's the Red Power Ranger curse.
What? Okay, so one kills someone with a sword, and then the other one says, this freaking news article heading, Tom and Jackie Hawks killed in yacht murder by Mighty Morphin Power Rangers actor and his wife.
Do they not know how ridiculous that sounds?
Mighty Morphin. Why did they have to put Mighty Morphin? Oh my god. Okay. Tom Hawks and former probation officer and his wife Jackie were ready to leave the California coast, and then they didn't make it back. They didn't return calls, and apparently Skylar DeLeon and his wife Jennifer DeLeon were supposed to buy the boat, and Skylar was a former actor on the fucking Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
So that's confirmed 2 Red Power Ranger deaths, unrelated?
Yeah. This is a totally different Power Ranger. What is up? Okay, if he
Are there any other Power Rangers that have committed crimes? Let's get a list of Power Rangers that have committed crimes. Ask ChatGPT.
Hold on, Power. What Power Ranger? There is. So he was the Green Power Ranger. And then another Power. Oh my gosh.
Are the Power Rangers all murderers in real life?
Okay.
Have you asked ChatGPT yet?
Do you? I'm looking it up. Do you want me to look it up like that?
I'm looking it up too. You keep doing what you do. We got this. We're gonna get to the bottom of these Power Rangers.
What the heck? Oh yeah, it says several actors who have portrayed Power Rangers over the years have faced legal issues. Ricardo Medina Jr.
Okay, he's the sword guy.
Yeah, he's the guy who stabbed his roommate with a sword. Skylar DeLeon, Yellow Power Rangers from Time Force, was convicted of the murder of 2 people, and he was in a robbery that led to their deaths. Apparently, he tied them to an anchor.
That's good.
Yeah. David Yost,
what the fuck? That's some like evil villain, like 1950s black and white film bullshit.
Yeah.
He tied them to an anchor.
David Yost, Blue Power Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Although not involved in any criminal activity, Yost publicly revealed in interviews that he struggled with harassment and discrimination. Lame.
What?
Pua, known for his role as the Red Power Ranger. Legal issues, domestic violence.
All right.
Yeah. Oh my god, and Chantel also sent me another news article about what is up with lesbians and domestic violence?
Is that a thing?
Yeah. Yeah, bitches be beating each other
Well, I
up.
mean, I know it's a thing, but like, is it like a more common thing?
It's just as common as husbands. Like,
all right.
It's not like we're dodging a bullet dating women. Like women are still capable of murdering women.
Yeah, that's very true. Women can be crazy too.
Chantel, please don't murder me. Please. Just kidding. That's actually crazy though. Can you believe this guy? What makes you want to stab someone with a sword? You know how mad I'd have to be? How freaking mad I'd have to be to grab one of these and kill Chantel with it?
Was it a sword that he just had laying around, or did he get the sword for the murder?
Imagine he's like, damn, he goes to Bass Pro Shop and they're like, you need to wait 10 days to buy this gun. He's on 10 days? 10 days.
Just go get a sword. I'll just go get a sword.
He's bow and arrow. He's on, nah. Knife, nah. Sword. Yeah.
Well, if you're crazy enough to kill someone, I'm figured, you could possibly be crazy enough to get a sword for it too.
I've always wanted to punch someone in the face. Like if I ever felt like angry enough to do it, it's like that's gotta feel good, And maybe there's some people out there like I've always wanted to stab someone with.
There are people like that. Yeah, they're called psychopaths.
True. That's funny. And they found the murder. I wonder what the cop was like. Can you imagine the cop's reaction when they're looking for a murder weapon? They're like, yeah, he was stabbed. And they're like, yeah, we got to look for a knife. And they're like looking for a knife. And then they find a fucking sword.
And they're like, oh no, yeah, this guy got
he went medieval on it. What the actual heck, dude? All right. That was the one interesting thing about the Mighty Morphin powers.
Yeah, okay. We got one of them killed someone with a sword.
That's so lame, dude. That news article. Imagine that being your murder article.
The Mighty Morphin
Mighty-
Power Rangers. It's in your obituary. Fuck it. Like that's actually. I think it's a cool way to go out. I got killed by a Power Ranger.
I guess.
I don't even like the Power Rangers, and I'm saying that.
They'd be like, was he in costume? And they're like, nah.
Oh yeah, then it's kind of lame.
It's kind of lame.
Like
He's just in plain civilian clothes.
Yeah, it is kind of lame.
That's stupid.
Yeah, you're right.
That's like an off-duty cop shooting something. I'm just kidding. Is it? Off-duty Power Rangers?
Off duty, yeah, I guess so. I would say they're the same thing, yeah.
I am tripping out. Like, this guy doesn't look like someone that would have stabbed someone with a sword.
Yeah, a lot of people don't look like people that would murder people, but
They'd be murdering
yeah, they
people.
still be murdering people.
What a trip. What an actual trip. So you're getting your website together.
Yep, get my website together.
I recently crawled down the rabbit hole of Pokemon misprints.
Okay, cool.
What is up with
Yeah.
that? Why are people so interested in misprints?
Because it's like a factory error that, you know, it's rare because it's not supposed to happen, right?
Yeah.
And then you're the only person with that misprint, you know, like it's, you know, just people want it because it's not, because you're the only person that has it, you know?
So it makes the card more valuable.
It can, yeah.
More
Yeah.
than a pristine card?
Not usually. I mean, it depends on the card, but sometimes, yeah. Yeah, like a misprint first edition Pokemon card can go for more than like a new nowadays pristine card, yeah.
Interesting. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, no, the people get really, really weird about the imperfections and you know, how much, you know, how rare it'll be because of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's like one of them was even just the back of the card was like slightly off camber.
Yep.
And they're like, that means that every single card that was cut in the sheet on this line was missing. I was like, oh my gosh.
So
like,
that whole sheet of cards they'll all be misprinted cards, because I don't know if you've seen the way they make them, how it's like an actual like big piece of cardboard.
And then they cut it.
And then they cut it, yeah.
Yeah.
They'll print like the whole set of cards onto one piece of cardboard and then cut it.
They
and
laser cut
then
the edges
randomize it.
and-
Yeah.
That's so cool. Do you remember that show, How It's Made? Is there a How It's Made for Pokemon cards?
I'm pretty sure there's probably videos about it, but I don't know if there's a how it's made for it.
That was a sick show.
Yeah. Learn how candy's made and stuff. Chopsticks.
I thought that was probably one of my favorite Food Channel network shows, I think. And then after that, it was Chopped.
Chopped.
Yeah.
Chopped's good. I like food shows.
Yeah.
I do. Even because like I have an issue with some of these reality shows being too edited and not being genuine and stuff like that. Even if they are giving the first place winner money, they're still messing with the audience in terms of like editing it and adding in sounds and doing this to like, you know, it's not a genuine experience, you know? But where was I going with that?
Reality TV shows, Food Network. It's
Food
actually...
Network. Yeah, food. But with those shows, it's kind of all about the food anyway. And it's like, I can like look past all that for some reason, you know?
You don't like reality TV?
Like Hell's Kitchen is like that, where they add in all those weird like sounds and like it's all like highly edited, and you know that like things that are happening aren't actually happening. In some of the cases it's framed like they're happening, but it's I don't know. I get attached to that kind of stuff still somehow with the cooking.
I think my dream job, if I was like good at editing and capable of digital media productions or whatever, my dream job would be to be an editor for Real Housewives. Connor, there's art. They're artists, dude.
Yeah, I know they are.
It's
It's
so
crazy.
funny. But sometimes the way they'll edit it is like so deliberate. Because, you know, everyone, I was talking to Chantel about it. I'm like, there's certain scenes where they'll just mute everybody's mic. And it goes from like, they make it very obvious, like certain little things and stuff like that just like highlight the characters.
Yeah,
and
they're geniuses at what they do. There's no
It's
doubt about it.
so funny.
Yeah. Have you seen the way they I don't know if you're familiar with Big Brother.
I remember you talking about this.
Yeah,
We were
the way
talking-
they design the houses. Have I talked to you about that? I actually just watched a video recently on the way they design like the architecture of the houses. It's like the way that the house is laid out is made for conflict. It's made for people to go to certain places in the house. It's made for like pockets of areas where, you know, people are able to tell secrets. Like it's all psychology. It's all psychology based to fuck with the people that are inside the house for better content. It's crazy.
So what do you mean? Like, how are you deliberately able to make an environment good for a fight?
So like it's the psychology behind the way like the layout is that forces people to like lose their minds, kind of. I can't explain it because I'm not no scientist. I don't know if you knew that, but you know it's a pretty good watch. Just look it up. Yeah.
I mean I've never watched it. I will check it out. Why did I think it was like a sweet show? Like where you're like Big Brother.
You remember what's a good example? It was on MTV. It's kind of like all the people, Real World. It's like Real World, but I'd say somehow more mature.
Yeah.
In the way that it's not like a bunch of like douchebag people trying to be on MTV. It's more of like people are actually playing a game. It is a strategy game. But it's still a reality show that is cut up with all those weird noises and, you know, to, you know, frame wise, but it is also 24/7 live.
That's so
you can watch it 24/7 live.
How do you live?
Cool. I could never do it.
I would never be able to do that.
I could never do it. I don't even watch it anymore. It's too much for me. Yeah.
What's the next video game edit you're working on?
I took a pause for a second so that I can focus on the website, but
Sick.
I'm going to do probably like Ratchet and Clank or something. I'm not 100% sure yet. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. Comedy's been fun lately. I've been there's the open mic at downtown at Back to the Grind's been so different.
Oh, why's that? Because of how busy it's been?
So busy. There's like, so they were not capping the comics for a little bit, and everyone was doing like 3 minutes, which you can't really stretch your legs in 3 minutes, you know? And there was like 45, some people, 50, almost 50 people signing up sometimes. And then finally they capped it at 29, so everybody gets 40.
Too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. When like running that show is just insane. You can't pee, can't do nothing. You're just stuck there. Oh man, yeah. I bet. I mean, I don't know. It's cool that it's gained a lot of popularity. The new comics are pretty interesting.
Yeah. I'm sure. I'm sure new comics usually are.
You should come check it out one day just for that.
I'll have to come. I do like that spot.
Yeah. And shows have been fun too. I was telling you briefly the good news. I trying my hand at producing a comedy show.
Yeah, it's good news. Good news.
Woohoo. Catch me at Route 30 Brewing on March 29th with my buddy Mike James.
Yep, I'll be there probably. Yeah.
Cool. I sent it to your dad and your mom already.
We'll see. We'll see how they.
I was like, come to the show. It'll be better. It'll be better. There will be other humans there.
Yep.
Your parents are so sweet. But yeah, Saturday, March 29th, 8 p.m., Route 30 Brewery. Be there, be square. Tell everybody you know. It'll be really cool.
Yeah, it'll be a good time.
And then if it turns out well, it'll turn out into a monthly thing. So,
a monthly?
Yeah.
Which will be nice, yeah.
I hope so. It'll be a cool way to...
How many comics do you plan on having on?
Probably anywhere between like 5 to 6, depending on how we want to do the lineup. Like this first one that we're doing is more of a showcase style. No headliner, just everybody's running 15 minutes. So it should be fun.
Okay.
Kind of gives the venue a taste of what kind of comics we could bring. You know, like there's a token female, there's a token white dude, there's a Mexican dude, there's a tall dude, there's another Mexican dude, a Filipino dude.
Come on, we need a Russian, we need a Chinese man, we need...
Don't even get me started with Russians, Connor.
Yeah, let's not talk about Russians right now.
Why would you even bring them up?
I don't know.
I'm just kidding. I think we talked about it. Like, Russians are one of the only people it's okay to be racist towards.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Like, any accent is off limits, but a Russian accent's all right.
There's no other accents that we can make fun of?
I mean, I think you can make fun of every accent.
Okay, fair enough.
Like, one of my favorite YouTube videos to this day is, I take 2 chopsticks and I stick up your ass. You remember that? Freaking the prank call videos? Those were
forever
so
ago,
funny.
yeah.
Yes. Oh my god, that video is so funny. The Chinese prank phone calls. That's a hard one for me. But
yeah, those were a big hit.
Yeah, Russian accents are like the one that you can do. Like I've been recently, just without getting too into it, there's a Russian dude that I've been dealing with, and it's like every time I hate on him, I just can't help but do a really shitty Russian accent. Do your Russian accent.
I don't have a Russian accent. I've never tried it before.
I know people who
Well, maybe I have. I
who
don't know.
do for me for free. Like,
I am like supposedly from pretty close to that area as far as lineage goes, but got like sword to my throat, do a Russian
oh,
accent.
that actually sounded pretty sick.
That is sword. Oh yeah, I can do crazy Russian hacker. I'll just do a crazy Russian hacker.
Boris,
This is my dog.
my dog is better at video
See,
games
I feel
than
like
your
the
dog.
Polish is just gonna start coming out.
Polish is better than Russian.
Think so? Mm-hmm. I think so too, but I'm only saying that because I'm Polish.
Polish people are victims. It was one of the first. Poland was the first place that the Nazis invaded.
I remember it.
From Robot Chicken.
No,
You
I was
remember?
there.
You were there?
I was there. Yeah.
I remember it. Man, I'm pretty excited about the comedy show. It'll be nice to just have something for like monthly that's reliable, I guess.
absolutely. Yeah.
So fingers crossed it works out.
Yep.
I'm pretty excited about it.
What days was it?
It's Saturday,
Saturdays?
March 29th, 8 p.m.
All right.
I'm going to go old school, I think, on the marketing for it. I'm going to obviously post a flyer. I'll make a reel. But I think I'm just going to send like that. Like I texted it to your mom and dad. I texted it to Lupe. Like I'm just
word
gonna
of mouth it.
Yeah, just send it to people, and then hopefully if enough people have fun, they'll go to work, and they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, I had so much fun! There was a free comedy show. The food was great. The beer was good. We should go next month."
Yep.
You never know. I feel like that's the hardest part about being like in the arts is advertising yourself.
It's the worst.
How do you
That's
do
the
it?
worst. That's why I'm making my website. It's just
Yeah,
a
but
link,
then what do you
a
do?
link for everything, and then I just say, "Hey, here's my website."
What is it going to be? Connor Herbst?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, George Farido's is pretty cool. His is georgefarido.ninja.
Oh, he has a okay.
Yeah.
I think it's like a domain. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
mine's gonna be a .com.
Everything it's pretty unique. His business, he has a business card and it's a perfect square.
I was thinking about doing business cards, but I don't know if I want to do that or not.
I want to make a business card, but I want it to be a business card that you could peel off a sticker from the front, and it'll be my dog flower sticker.
Got it.
Because that sticker's so cute.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I want to put it on a T-shirt for myself. And then I want to design one for Tuna, where she's holding a flower in her mouth.
Design
that way I
a
have both of
T-shirt
my
for
dogs.
Tuna.
No,
with
no,
a image of her on it.
no, just a sticker for Tuna.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hers could be a gag instead of a beep. I don't want to give it away. I fucking hate it when you bark. No, I love my dog. You know I love my dogs. My dogs are the best dogs ever.
She does love her dogs. I was making a joke when I made that face.
Did you say I don't love
I
my
went like
dogs?
this. Ooh.
That's fucked up. What I have one note for a topic that I wrote, but I don't know if it's stupid or not. There was people were like, "Oh, Drake shot back because he made an album finally after all the diss tracks, and it was with his buddy P&B, whatever P&D."
Yeah, Party Next Door. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he dropped it on Valentine's Day.
So it's kind of gay to make that kind of album with your homie.
I mean, it's Drake we're talking about.
Yeah, but that's like really gay. It's like you're in the studio with your homie and they're like, "Yeah, fool, that sounds sexy." Like that's so gay.
But it's Drake we're talking about. We already knew that.
And then it's like you're doing it and then your homies start singing in the back. What?
Yeah. I don't know. Was it? How is that was there a diss on Kendrick in that in it or something?
No,
Why are
I didn't.
people relating it to that?
I think he wrote like a line like "F a rap beef. I wanna."
Oh yeah,
drop
I did
albums
hear
or
that.
something like that.
I did hear that. Yeah. Fuck a rap beef, and then he said something about just making music or something.
Yeah.
And like then he just like cried about some.
But it's so. I'm not.
It's lame.
Like you can't be hardcore and then make baby making music with your homie
Well,
at the same time.
I think that's one of the big issues with Drake is that he's playing two different sides of things that he's not, that like are not him. He's fake.
He's making me think of the School of Rock. You're not hardcore unless you live hardcore.
Yeah, but it's like
because making gay music with your friends is not hardcore.
It's like everybody forgot all of a sudden that he was in Degrassi and then became a gangster rapper. Like Like, people let that go for too long.
Yeah, what a bitch. He was paralyzed in Degrassi. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, fucker couldn't even walk.
Couldn't even walk. Isn't that appropriation to a degree? Like, that should be just as bad as blackface.
Is that being ableist?
Why didn't Degrassi just why didn't they actually just shoot him and make him?
You know, you're right. You're right. He should have been a method actor.
Oh my gosh.
That guy, I don't know if I should feel bad for him at this point. Like, he is just being bullied at this point. Isn't he?
I mean, it is pretty cool that, I mean, so there's mixed feel, like, people are like, oh, if Serena Williams was my girl, I'd be like, what the fuck, you're still hung up on your ex, you know? But, like, that was pretty cool that he had his ex-girlfriend dancing at the Super Bowl.
It was a slap in the face. He's being petty, we know this. You know, Kendrick's being petty, and it's funny.
But I feel like as humans, we can all agree that sometimes being petty is fun.
Yeah.
Sometimes you want to be petty.
Yeah, I was being petty about the LMFAO guy. Like, and I don't know the dude. I just didn't like that. I didn't like his song, and I thought he was corny.
He's a dork.
Yeah.
He's a freaking dork.
Yeah, I was looking for something to be mad at about.
You're a loser if that's your moniker.
For real.
How do you feel about monikers? Like, do you think right now Ninja's streaming just being like, I wish I just started doing this with my first and last name? Like...
No, I don't think so. It's his brand, you know?
Yeah.
Like, maybe, but like, you know, you can't really think that, because then what if you just went by your name? Would you even be where you are today, you know? Would the branding not have worked?
So then that's a case of if their talent got it, or if the whole... Just, I guess that's true too, is like everything's got to come together.
Too. It doesn't have to be one or the other, you know?
Yeah.
They could be talented and the branding worked, but they wouldn't be where they were today if it weren't for the branding or the talent, you know?
Yeah, that's true too. Success is just such an interesting thing to come by, especially like in that realm on the internet and live streaming, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like the universe has to come together in order for it to work out.
Yeah, it's very lucky.
But when it takes off, it's like...
When it takes off, it's very rewarding.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, there is an extent of having to work hard too, but you put yourself in a spot to be lucky, you know.
Drake is gay.
Exactly. Drake is gay.
That's his branding.
Yep.
What's your branding?
My branding? I don't know. What would you say my branding is if I had a branding?
It used to be Trash Panda.
Okay.
When you were streaming with Eric.
Yeah, it used to be being a drunk idiot on live and being loco. Yeah.
Un loco.
Of crazy.
Un loco hombre. That's what it was at first. Now I think it's like lighthearted.
Okay.
I mean, thinking about your stream in general, you start off with a good news channel. You know what I mean? Lighthearted nerd.
Okay, I'll take that.
Which is fun to me. I don't like people who take themselves too seriously.
I never want to. I do take myself too seriously, I feel like sometimes, but I don't want it to really reflect in my content. It's hard not to, though.
I got that.
It's really hard not to. It's hard to not care about what people think and also care about what people think at the same time.
Well, that's the dilemma with it all, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I feel that. And it's funny, like for Valentine's Day, I did post like a part of a bit and that's the first stand-up I've ever posted on Instagram.
I liked it, by the way.
Yeah,
I forgot to tell you. I was going to tell you that. I enjoyed
it's just like a little silly crowd work thing that like...
I think that could have worked if it was better quality. It could have worked as a full-on clip.
Dude, no, okay, it's cool. But you know how many times I've done that and been like, is this your girlfriend? And they're all, nah. And then I'm just like, not, I'm like, oh, okay. You want to raise my girlfriend? Like... It's a fun little bit, and it's funny. Like, even then I was telling Chantal, I was like, post it, you should post it, saying the same thing. Like, it was funny. And I'm like, yeah, but this is temporary. There's something so nice about like a temporary thing that people can't comment or dislike or whatever.
Yeah.
Because then what if you don't get feedback? Like, it's a very vulnerable thing to do. Props to all my comedy friends that have posted clips.
Yeah.
You guys are...
Standing on a stage in general is a difficult thing to do, I think. I don't do it.
I posted that clip on Instagram. I have that one that I animated a little bit for the Cholo tattoo intro. And it was funny because like someone did comment on it and was like, I liked this video because I did not know what a cholo was until now. I'm like, well, this isn't supposed to be fucking educational, dog.
Melissa's making educational content.
No, it's not supposed to be educational. Like, this is supposed to be funny. Like, say you liked it because it was funny, not you were listening. Oh, cholos. Oh, like, let me pull out my handy dandy notebook and take notes on Instagram or YouTube Shorts. What the fuck? It's hard to do. So I also give you props though, because you post your stuff publicly, and it's just like
I hate it every time, every single time.
I get anxious. I'm like, dude.
Even like the video edits where I'm like not showing my face. I hate posting those too.
How come?
I don't know. It's that thing where it's like, it is like a self-conscious thing for sure. Like 100%. Like,
I feel exposed.
Yeah, I feel so exposed every time. And it's like worrying about what people are going to think about it. They're not going to think the way that I want them to think about it. And it's just all this shit going on in your head, you know? But you're supposed to be able to like care about what people think, but not keep it from doing the things that you want to do.
Not allow it to stop you from expressing yourself.
Yeah, it's such a hard thing to do.
I get that. It's definitely a very it's a fine line that we want, and it's voluntary. Like we do it voluntary, which is kind of funny. Okay, circling back to Power Rangers murdering people. Why, like, there's involuntary manslaughter, and then they refer to deliberate manslaughter as voluntary.
Yeah, he had to volunteer.
I volunteered to murder you. It's so weird.
Yeah, I guess that is kind of a weird wording, right?
Why didn't they choose like the word deliberate or premeditated? Like, why don't they just stop it at premeditated?
So why do they do voluntary and involuntary? I guess I'm not up on my murder law.
They could do involuntary, but no one's volunteering for that. Like, involuntary manslaughter is like, I got drunk as shit, I crashed into someone that died.
I guess there is voluntary manslaughter, though. What if someone says, okay, I want you to kill me right now. I've signed a contract. I know that that's not legally binding, obviously, right? But would that be considered voluntary manslaughter, since they did say they wanted to be killed, but you still go to jail because you killed someone?
Can you imagine being like because to make that legit, like even like the craziest person would be like, yeah, like let's go see a notary. Like, can you imagine being the notary? Like the notary.
They're just like, we can't do this.
They're just, I would get scared. I'd
would
be
you
like,
call the cops?
No, I would just do it. I would just do it. I would just be like, you know what? I'm just going to take the path of least resistance with this person.
I'm just going to let this person kill this other person?
Just like, oh, you want to let Joe kill you? Okay. Damn, Bob, you're pretty crazy. I would just do it. You wouldn't do it?
I wouldn't. Wait, what do you mean?
I'd be terrified of the person sitting across from me. I'd be like, oh, he's going to just fucking kill me.
So if I don't sign this right now, they're just going to kill me type of deal?
Maybe. They're crazy. Obviously, they're asking Joe to kill him. Bob, this is Bob.
I don't know. I guess it would depend on the situation. So you've read the room already at this point, we're assuming, and these people are intimidating.
Yeah, and it's also, they went to the UPS to get this note. Right? They went to FedEx.
Okay, so they already got that level of crazy.
So there's a few people also like behind them waiting, and that's
okay. So then I definitely wouldn't sign it.
You wouldn't sign it?
What, are they gonna kill everybody in the room? I was thinking, okay, like maybe you're like in an office by yourself, right? You're in an office by yourself, and there's like two large men coming in the room, and you're by yourself in this office.
Too large now.
Yeah.
Bob's
because they gotta be intimidating.
He's
right?
like, I don't want no bitch killing me. I need to find a guy just as big as me, Joe.
Yeah.
You look fucking buff, Joe. You gonna kill me, Joe.
But there's just a bunch of people around, and you're scared.
Yeah.
You're just like,
I'm scared all the time.
Okay. That's fair.
I'm scared all the time.
It's fair.
I think it's safer that way for ladies.
Yeah, like to be scared.
Yeah, I'll cross the street if there's a squirrel on the other side. So
there's a room full of people, right? You're at a UPS store, okay? And they're trying to get this signed. You're just gonna sign it and let them go on their merry way?
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
The paper comes up to me and I'm like reading it, and it's like, "Hi, Bob, want Joe to kill me." I'm like, I would maybe call the cops afterwards.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Sign it and then call cops, because it's not legally binding. But what if the guy kills the other person before?
Just they walk right outside.
They walk outside and just fucking kill him. Yeah, what if that happens? Then what do you do? That
wasn't on the notary. I didn't notarize that part. They didn't specify okay, so there's who.
They didn't specify the murder.
When, where,
Yes.
and why. So they need to specify the when and where.
Oh, so do they need to specify all 5 on the document?
If I'm the notary republic, yeah.
Okay, so so on this document, did they tell you why?
What are the requirements to be a notary? Do you know?
No, that's ChatGPT.
I'm just gonna ask Google.
Google's a dick.
I keep on wanting to say, why is Google a dick?
I don't know. I'm just saying that. Sometimes I'm just saying things. You know,
You're just wild, man.
just wild and out.
Requirements to become a notary public. Be a legal California resident.
Okay,
That's it.
that's it. You can I can notarize something right now if I wanted to.
No. You have to take a test. And yeah.
Is the test hard?
Pass a written examination prescribed by the Secretary of State. Clear a background check. But the only requirement is to be a California resident.
How's the test?
I don't know.
Let's try and take the test. Let's start notarizing things. Allowing people to murder each other.
My brothers used to be notary publics.
Oh, really?
And
for what?
they were at the auto dealership. Like they're not at the
Okay.
so they would do
Yeah.
like little things for penalty of
Makes
perjuries,
sense.
whatever. How many questions are on the notary test? 45 multiple choice questions. What's that called? Practice.
What are you asking me?
All right. What is this one? What is one requirement for becoming a California notary public? A, be under 18 years of age.
What?
B, have a criminal record. C, not pass an exam. Or D, be a legal resident of California. B.
It's B?
Have a criminal record.
It's D, right?
It's D.
Okay.
It's so easy. Your jurisdiction will be the entire...
Wait, I passed?
Yeah, you got that right. You have how many days to take your oath of office after your commencement date? 6 months, 10 days, 30 days, none of the above.
30 days.
All right, let me see that one. That's question number 4. Let's see the answer.
Let's see.
Connor, if you got it right, oh my God, there's so many.
Well, we're taking the test. All
right, number 4 was C.
Yes, that's what I said. That's 30.
Good job.
Nice. See, I can notarize things.
A subscribing witness can bring you a quitclaim deed, grant deed, mortgage, or a homestead declaration.
Say that one more time.
What is lis pendis?
What is lis pendis?
If a notary willingly and knowingly notarizes a real estate document that they know is fraudulent, they could be guilty of carpe diem, felony, lis pendis.
Carpe to seize the day. Where did that come from?
That's one of the answers to throw you off. My
really?
sister said that she used to do that for U.S. history to do a test like it wasn't even a trick question. It's just Barack Obama's middle name is Hussein, and so many kids it would be like Barack Jones Obama for the answer, and then
know.
Hussein would be the other answer, and so many people would pick the American middle name just because they were like, this can't be this Arab ass name.
Right. Well, that's the thing is they probably don't know how big of a deal it was that his middle name was Hussein at the time that he was being elected. Like,
it was huge.
People were running with it like it was a big deal.
He wasn't even born here.
Yeah, there was
where
that
was
whole
he
thing.
born?
Hawaii! People asking for his birth certificate
Yep.
and all that kind of stuff. It's like, if you're born in Hawaii, you're a U.S. citizen.
There's always some type of fuss when it comes to politics, dude. Even like today, I was looking at the news, and I think I scrolled just 2 little thummy swoopies. That's an accurate measurement, right?
Thummy swoopies.
Yeah, 2 thummy swoopies, and it was like Trump. I was like, I'm not even gonna look at the news. I'm like, this is boring. It's boring. Give me other news.
Yeah,
a plane crashed 2 days ago. Tell me why a plane flipped on the runway.
Multiple planes have been crashing.
I know.
It's the end of times, Melissa.
No, it's not.
It's the end of times.
What
about the asteroids that's coming in a couple of years?
Who said that?
You haven't heard about the asteroid?
Who told you about the asteroid?
The city killer?
Is it the fat ass?
There's a 2.6% chance of us getting hit by an asteroid in 2032, I think it is.
Odds of asteroid year 4.
What?
It says YR4. Year 4.
Is that what you were saying?
How do
You were reading that?
how do you read it?
YR4? Yeah, year 4. Year 4.
Not it, yeah. I'm glad you thought that was funny. I was like, this is either gonna hit or miss.
It was real close to missing.
Like,
It was real close.
Chantal Carter say I'm not funny. I'm just kidding. Hitting Earth in 2032 go up, then down again. Okay. Latest NASA analysis.
It was 2.3 and then it was like 2.8. Did it go down again?
I guess it went down again.
Nice.
Probability to 1.5.
1.5% chance of of us all dying. Nice.
However, NASA reported on Wednesday, February 19th, new data collected overnight. Overnight? We got this data.
It could be that quick sometimes.
We got this data overnight, guys. We didn't know about this for several years, but overnight we figured this out. No one knows anything overnight. Nothing fucking happens overnight.
You change in trajectory. I don't know. I'm just saying words. Don't look at me like that.
What do you think? Superman's flying up there and like bopping it to go hit us
Yeah.
in an alternate
He's
universe?
trying to turn us back in time.
Kakarot's flying up there to
Yeah.
blow it up into smithereens.
Yes.
It's making me think of the One Punch episode where they break the comet and they're like, oh, it was coming down to save the Earth and he breaks it. And then instead of one giant thing falling, it just falls in several tiny pieces, destroying a bigger span. Like a wider range of terror.
Speaking of One Piece, do you know what an isekai is?
Like in drink and eat?
No, like an anime. In terms of an anime. So like, it is a anime where you are transported into a different world. So like reincarnated as a slime.
I love that anime.
Would be an isekai.
Okay.
Right? Hold on, let me pull this out because I want to read you some titles of some isekais.
Okay.
Because the slime one is already kind of ridiculous, right?
Yes.
So what is it called exactly?
It's so long. My life as the time I got reincarnated as a slime.
The time I got reincarnated as a slime. Yep. And it's a good anime, right?
Yes, it
I
actually
haven't seen
is.
the full thing, but I've only heard good things.
With Rimuru, I liked it. It was playful. It was like there was that one and then Sword Art Online I'm guessing Sword Art Online counts as that.
I would think that it could be considered an isekai. I think that the branding isekai, or not branding, but the genre of isekai hasn't really been that popular up until recently. But let me find this. I had a website here that I was that I had a list of all these. Okay, here we are. So, the time I got reincarnated as a slime. Here's another one called Reborn as a Vending Machine. I now wander the dungeon. I've seen that one.
Hold on. Reborn as a vending machine?
Uh-huh. And I'm going somewhere with this. But that one's pretty funny as it is, right?
Got a nice rack.
The vending machine has a nice rack?
The vending machine has a nice rack. Well, I think I know what used to be the vending machine's rack. Shit's tight.
Do you have a picture of it right there? Do you flip your laptop around?
Oh my god.
No, okay, so that's not the vending machine. She's not the vending machine.
She doesn't turn into the vending.
No. She's carrying the vending machine on her back.
Why are they wearing the same? She's doing what?
She's carrying the vending machine on her back. So the way it works, right? Is
So this was just a little misleading because this picture showed them wearing like a similar outfit. So I thought she was the vending machine. So I was like, oh, the orange parts are boobs.
Yeah, so this person gets turned into a vending machine, right? And they're really happy about it. They've always wanted to be a vending machine. Okay? I know. And then he gets hired to go on adventures with a bunch of people, basically video game classes kind of people.
Uh-huh.
And they just carry him around and take goods out of him when they need it. And eat his snacks. That's the anime.
That's the purpose of.
For the most part, yeah.
That's gonna be my next D&D character.
The vending machine.
I'm a vending machine.
All right, the real reason I was bringing this up though is because some of these have insanely long titles. So like this one, right? I've somehow gotten stronger when I improved my farm-related skills. Is the name of a manga or an anime? Sorry, but that's not even. Those aren't even the best ones. The 100 girlfriends who really, 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 really love you. Would you watch that?
I'm looking it up right now.
The 100 girlfriends one?
This looks horrible. No, this looks like a hentai.
It probably is. Okay, so there was one that I was looking at, right?
Yeah.
It's called After Being Transported, I Was Singled Out and Rejected by My Classmates, so I made them all a part of my harem. That is the title of the show. The title of the show.
That's a little too much.
After being transported, I was singled out and rejected by my classmates, so I made them all a part of my harem.
What's a harem?
Harem? Mm-hmm. A harem is like a large group of women that are like yours.
These are weird animes.
Okay, so I looked into that one. That one's just hentai.
I'm looking at it right now. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm looking at two dudes kissing.
That one was just hentai. That was just hentai. But where it gets crazy is like the mangas have even longer titles than that. So this one isn't a manga.
There's a point that's too long.
This one isn't a manga. This one's an anime. It's The Misfit of Demon King Academy. History's strongest demon king reincarnates and goes to school with his descendants. That's the title.
Is it shorter in Japanese? Is it like two words?
I think a little bit shorter in Japanese.
Is it like the literal translation?
It's like the literal translation, I'm pretty sure, but it's not that far off. It's like not that far off. They ran out of titles. They don't. What would you know?
Let's rebrand Medium Podcast.
What do you want to rebrand it as?
The podcast with two idiots that met in the second grade and don't know when to stop. I'm just
That's
kidding.
fair. Okay, what about this one? Okay, so here's the manga ones now. So you thought that was long. Now listen to this one, right? Exiled in a class trial for poor dexterity because... Okay, hold on. That's like a fifth of it. Right.
Exiled from the classroom.
Exiled in a class trial for poor dexterity because he is dexterous, he lived on his own. Because of his dexterity, he was able to use all the skills and magic of the higher ranks, making him invincible. I decided to live on my own, but the people around me wouldn't leave me alone.
Oh my god. No, that's too much, Connor. Who's actually reading that?
A lot of people.
Is it popular?
1,900 readers on some of these online. And that's just people reading it online. Like, people are buying these books in Japan, probably.
That's so fun. That has
Isn't
to be
it?
shorter in Japanese.
It is. I'm like, but it's like, no, not really.
When I go to Japan, I'm going to look for that manga for you.
I don't want it. Don't spend your money on that.
It'll be like 15 yen. I'm just kidding.
Some of these fucking titles are so insane.
No, there's a point where it's too much, and to me, that's a little too much.
All right, how about this one? My childhood friend who made her high school debut... Oh, my camera shut off. Oh, well. I'll fix it in a minute. My childhood friend who made her high school debut asked me to assert dominance, so I got fired up and confessed to her. But she turned me down. If I get along with the Gyaru who sits next to me, my childhood friend would let me get in the way.
You had to take 2 breaths.
I did. I keep trying to switch
2 breaths.
The camera's off.
That was 2 breaths. I wonder, did it die?
Oh, temperature.
Oh.
It got too hot.
It's okay. We could wrap it up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
We could wrap it up like this.
Let's wrap it up. We went longer than I thought we were going to.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.